on your note. So you might say, I don't understand the point of origin of this mussel. We don't have Wi-Fi here, so that's fine. And other people in the class, for example, can actually feed back information. So I'll just tap off of that to remove it. The pen button at the bottom allows you to draw or annotate the image, and that's useful. You know, these iPads are all connected to screens. So maybe in a class you want to highlight something, or a group of students wants to highlight something, draw on it and show their teacher, show themselves, discuss it as a group. Often if you've got a large class, not all of the students can look at what's happening on the iPad, but if you hook the iPad to a screen, then the whole class can share in what 2 or 3 people are looking at. If you tap the pen button, that will disappear, your annotations. If you tap this button here, you can actually choose to share your annotations and this image via Facebook, Twitter or email, which you may or may not want your students to do. For example, at my university, the Wi-Fi is disabled in that particular anatomy lab because they don't want students taking photos of specimens and posting them to Facebook or anything. That is a big no-no. This I/O button at the bottom shows you points of origin and insertion of major muscles. Again, this is very hard to see in a dissection, unless a dissection is done just to show that. But this is where an app can help out. If you click here under navigation, no, sorry, under index, no, under navigation, that's fine. And then media, you can see lots of videos are available of particular muscles in action. So I've tapped the second video and it will actually show you that muscle in action. So feel free on your own to look up any other muscle. I'm just showing you the same muscle that I showed you before. And if you tap on the quiz button, you can also set up a quiz for students to do in the lab. So you can have sound effects on or off. You can decide what system you want the students to look at. Maybe it's just muscles of the head and nothing else. And the area, sorry. You can also set a timer, how long you want the students to do that quiz for, and whether you want the questions to be drag and drop or multiple choice. And I will just press start here. So I haven't played around with any of the settings, but you can obviously do that. And it's just randomly picked 12 questions here. These are drag and drop because I set this one up as drag and drop. You can see a timer there. Students can just drag various muscles in. All the anatomy staff here are saying, what are you doing? That's wrong. Okay, and you can see that time ran out and I got pretty much everything wrong, so I should hand back my PhD. So but this is something students can do in class. And Yes. And tapping home just brings you back to this home screen.
We're going to finish up now. I just wanted to show you this slide here, the question about creating your own content. This is the iBook, as an iBook that you'll be creating in the session later this week. We will provide all the content for that particular book, the images, the text, the animation, the video clips. You'll be learning how to put it all together to have quite a engaging, interacting book for the students can use. So, I just want to recap again. We will be available in this room for this week. We'll be running a number of sessions. You're quite welcome to come and go as you please. We'd love to work with you. We'd love to show you how this technology can be used in a teaching environment that the students enjoy and also helps you improve the students' grades as well by clearly understanding the content. So thank you for spending these hours with us. Is there any questions before we finish up?